nobody knows. Stress, Curve, and Stevens.
I'm gonna put a little cushion under my ass.
I've got one already.
Oh, dude, you're so fucking smart.
I'm a good guy.
Everyone says James Dimmick, piece of shit, fucking idiot, ape man.
Hey, welcome back to Trash Cab Stevens.
Please. Oh god. Oh my fucking ass bits. Welcome back to Trash Cab Stevens. We're talking about being online and what it's like to be on the web.
Oh wait, we were meant to have a guest host. We said that at the last one.
Yeah, we are the guest hosts.
Who are you?
I'm famous character actor Dennis Hopper.
And I'm a young version of Robert Downey Jr.
Dude, you said someone that wasn't one of your normal ones for
Well,
the first time.
She died.
Oh, yeah.
Young Joan Rivers died. Everyone, if you're not aware, this week, famous actor slash female model.
Comedian, primarily.
Majority female model.
Joan Rivers passed away.
Rivers died. And there's a whole bunch
Well,
of
let's say
sadness.
passed away.
No, she died.
Dude, you should press X. Man, you should have pressed X.
You're a fuck. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, Joan Rivers died. Are you pretty sad about it? How do you feel about it?
Well, I mean...
As Dennis Hoffman.
as Dennis Hopper. Well, I worked closely with Joan Rivers,
Yeah.
so I'm pretty sad about that. Also, I just clicked with the mouse, but we can't see what's happening on the computer screen. I'm
Do you wanna
scared I
flip
may
while
have,
I
like...
loaded?
Yeah, I don't want to have
Just do a
stopped
quick
the
pause.
recording or something.
Do a quick pause. Be fine.
I get really sad whenever most celebrities die, because
Why?
I'm constantly scared of my own death. So...
What?
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
Well, no, because I mean, like...
Just people dying scares you?
Well, my biggest fear is that I'll die without ever having achieved my goals. So knowing that these people kind of were achieving their goals and still kind of died, and now...
Well, I think that'd be stoked on life because they had a good time.
Yeah, but
They were famous and shit, so it doesn't matter that they
yeah,
died.
but now that they're dead, they can't, like... There's no consciousness to be aware of the fact that they did the things they did, like... Just nothing. Just void. Oh, God. Yeah.
That's a good thought.
I fucking hate thinking about it so much.
Thanks for joining us on Pos Vibe, Stevens.
Yep, positive Stevens. Dude, I was having like a minor panic attack last night when I was falling asleep just thinking about this.
How about death?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
constantly.
over that now. I used to be like that, but go on with
It just like strikes me sometimes. Just, man.
I went
fucking-
through ages of fucking bullshit about being scared of death.
I can imagine.
Yeah, because of the old mum dying shit.
Yep.
Fucks you up a
There's
little
probably no way I would phrase it that casually, personally, but you're allowed to.
bit. I'm allowed to. I have a dead mum, so
Yeah,
I can deal with it.
sure do. I have a friend who you've met called Tristan.
Oh,
who's-
Tristan Mumps.
Yeah, big Tristan Deek, the big tall guy. You've met Tristan.
Hell, you Fuck, this bit's hard, dude. Yeah, sorry, go on about Tristan.
His mum passed away when he was quite young.
Yeah.
And I just have a terrible habit of just not forgetting that his mum died, but just sort of making, like, not your mum jokes, just things where I'll
Dude.
mention him having a mum.
Your mum jokes are like the bane of my teenage existence. Like, it's just like everyone's always like, I'd say something, they'd be like, your mum, and I'd be like, oh, my mum's dead. They'd be like, oh, fuck off.
Oh,
And I'd be like, well, she's dead. And then, like, eventually one of my mates would be like, yeah, she's dead. And they'd be like, oh, and they feel bad. And that's the funny part, I guess.
yeah, that's hilarious.
No, when they feel terrible because they deserve it because they're fucking idiots.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's my reason for fucking thinking your mum jokes are the worst thing in the world.
And they're shitty and they're not funny. But I just always put my foot in my mouth. Like, one time we had, like, a goth-themed party at my house, and he, like, straightened his hair and put on lipstick and stuff and looked like a really convincing woman. I was like, wow, for some reason I've never seen what your mum looks like, but you look exactly like
Fuck.
her. And then he was just like,
Yeah, she's dead.
yeah, and I was like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Is he all
man.
good with it though? Is he?
Yeah, no,
alright?
no. It happened when he was really young, so...
How young?
I think it's like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
How
That's
old
younger
are you?
than me.
How old are you?
I was 8.
Oh yeah, fuck. I feel like that would have been really, really hard.
It wasn't good.
Yeah.
It wasn't a good time. Yeah, it's pretty. That's a whole sad thing. But you know,
You're a positive
I've always
guy
said
now?
that I wouldn't change it
Yes.
because it made me who I am, and it made me like a pretty like kind of like a strong dude. Like I can take a lot of shit. Like You know what I mean?
That's true. I wouldn't change a thing about you.
Yeah.
Except
And-
maybe you'd shower more often
Yeah, sorry about that. All right, lightening the mood a little bit.
with the old jokes.
Yeah, but you know, you got to kind of roll with life's bullshit.
That's
And if you get through it, then you're a fucking better person for it. I reckon.
That's true. And we've talked about this before. I'm not sure if it was on the podcast, actually. For once, it might not have been on the
We don't
podcast.
usually talk about deep shit on the podcast, so I doubt it was.
We talk about how, like, sort of the people that we like the most, or the people we tend to gel with the most, are people that have, like, been through some shit. Yeah.
Yeah, because those people are generally more mature. Like I wouldn't call myself mature, but I'm like emotionally mature, I guess. Like,
Yeah.
I fucking understand myself.
Yeah, I think that's what it is that when you've had something like shitty stuff happen to you, you're sort of forced to deal with who you are.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
like, being comfortable in yourself generally just all round makes you an insanely better person.
Yeah, definitely. Like that's it's a lot of people our age, like in their 20s, haven't found themselves
And
yet.
they're still trying to prove who they kind of want to think of themselves as well.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's weird. It's
There's
just,
a whole bunch of like awkward bullshit like at this age, but you
Like
know, I
we're-
feel like we've surrounded ourselves with friends who are pretty comfortable in themselves.
yeah, no, we've done a good job of that.
Yeah.
It's weird because, like, teens are trying really hard
Oh
to
my
prove
God.
that they're, like, exactly like everyone else but slightly better.
Yeah.
Whereas people in our age bracket kind of get this idea in their head of who they want to be and try and be that.
Yeah.
And it's usually like, look at me, I'm different. But then it's when people just sort of stop trying to project an image and they're just like, hey,
It's basically when you realize that you just shouldn't give a shit about it.
that's true. Basically, maturity is giving shit about less things over time.
It is. It's just like who fucking cares? I just do whatever I want, what makes me happy, and then your life's good. That's as simple as it is. People fucking overcomplicate it. Just do whatever you want and you're happy. That's how it works.
Yep, that's life. There are no obstacles. Do whatever you want, you'll be happy.
Well, there aren't.
Like, you have to
Really.
work shit jobs.
Oh,
But you're really good at not letting shit jobs ruin your pos vibes.
how much does your job ruin your mood?
Substantially.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Like, this one, not as bad as the last one, but still pretty bad.
Like to be here.
Like,
Yeah.
because it's 40 hours a week, that's a lot of time to feel shit. And because it just sort of, like, fucks up your whole day,
Right.
like, it takes me, like, a couple of hours after work to stop feeling shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Thing is, like, when I'm in shit jobs, I'm always just like thinking about what I'm gonna do after this shit. Like, I'm always like kind of stoked on what I'm gonna do next.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, yeah, I'm doing this for a reason. Like, I'm gonna be here, and I'm gonna go home, and I'm gonna fucking play video games or whatever it is, you know.
That's what I try and do. I'm always just like, oh, yeah, when I get home, I'm going to do fucking podcast.
The worst
or Taco Tuesday.
The
or
worst
whatever.
thing is when you don't have plans. That's the
Yeah.
worst feeling. That's
Yeah.
when I feel worse. Is when I'm like, I think it was like on the weekend, I didn't have any plans, like on Saturday or something, and I was like, fuck. Like, I felt like shit because I'm like, I have nothing to do. I'm just gonna laze around the house and be a fucking piece of shit. And I was like, that sucks. I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
And it made me feel terrible. But I think then we organised something. I think I did something.
Why didn't we hang out on Saturday afternoon? I think you must have done something because we would have done, like, something otherwise. Because I did nothing on Saturday either.
What did I do on Saturday?
Weren't you, like, on the sunny coast or something?
Oh, I think this might have been last weekend, actually. I'm getting confused. Yeah, I did something Saturday. I did stuff Saturday.
Yeah. Yeah.
Saturday was good. I had a good weekend. But I think it was last weekend. Anyway, doesn't matter. People don't fucking give a shit about my
Well,
personal
now
life.
they know. I give a shit about your personal life.
Oh, thanks, man.
Dude, why is it fucking spiky as hell in here?
Just for safety.
The walls are coated in safety spikes.
Yeah, it's the future of safety.
Just in case everyone's shaking around, it pins you to the walls.
Yep. Just so that one crazy person's now stuck on the wall.
Yep.
Can't get him off.
They look like some sort of heat sinks.
Yeah, I think it's all
Little
good. I think we're near the end of the game. What level are we? 4? Oh, no, we're not near the end of the game.
I was going to say, short game. You set a timer for this episode?
Yeah, I did. I'm pretty sure I started it. Let's check.
Beep, boop, beep.
Yeah, we've got 25 seconds.
Oh, nailed that one.
Yeah, good one, Ben.
I feel like this was a great episode.
We
Beep.
talked about a lot of hard stuff. I'll call this one deep.
Yep.
Into the Deep.
Into the beasts of the southern deep.
Yeah, that's a good name for it.
Yep.
Well, I feel like we learnt a lot about each other. The audience learned a bit about me, a little bit about you.
Less about me. This was more a you-centric episode.
Yeah.
When people are combing over these in like 10 years, they're going to be like, oh, yeah, this is good. This is a Tui episode.
This is a classic, Winnie.
Do you think they're going to like splinter into factions? There'll be like the dog boners and dog bowmen.
Well, fan groups.
And the violences. Yeah.
Violences. What about Jake?
Dude.
Jake would be the Stevens.
The Stevens, yeah. I spent a lot of time today thinking about if I had changed my name to Thomas Violence or used it as like a stage name, what the ramifications of that would be.
It'd be good.
I feel like it'd be really good.
Yeah, because I like having Dog Bow as my Twitter account. Like, so people don't go on Twitter. Like, people don't Google my name and shit.
Yeah, that's
especially
true.
working in teaching. Because when people Google my name, I've got to be
You
careful.
would look like a real psycho,
Yeah, I look like a fucking mental person. So yeah, I'm pretty glad that I used Dog Bow.
Because like I'm getting my name on posters sometimes now, or twice.
I'd say put Thomas Violence, eh?
Yeah, I'm going to start doing Thomas
Yeah,
Violence.
and it's a cool name.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for joining me, Trash Crab Stevens. So spiky.
Yeah, safety spikes. Got those installed.
Just then, just when we talked
Just
about it.
when we were talking about it, Yep.
All right. Thanks for joining.
Trash Crab Stevens.